Light about to cross the line. What time is he gonna get? It's the third fastest so far. Shockwave managing to get a 54.6. That's provisional pole. Theo crosses the line 1/10 away, and Liquid, so does he. He takes the front row seat. But Mons, he gets the fastest time by 1/1000th of a second. That's provisional pole, and it just shows how close that battle is between him and Shockwave. Isotonic, fresh off a podium in Great Britain last time. What time is he gonna get? It's good enough for 7th fastest. And now, the last to cross the line, our championship leader, Chloe Oliveira. Only 15th fastest, the worst of the bunch so far. But that means it's currently Mons who is on provisional pole.
Great job, Mons. Keep it up. The fastest time on the board so far. But it's only 1/1000th away, so keep pushing to earn a better time.
Shut up,
Foul words from Mons there. Shockwave now going through the last two corners, about to start his hot lap. He was the first car to go out. He is determined to get that pole position and possibly the race win. It's Chloe coming out of the pit now. Shockwave, they make contact, and they are both okay. It's a yellow flag in sector 1, but that means Shockwave will not be able to get pole position. He has to settle for P2 at the minimum. That was his last attempt. It also ruins the hot lap of Smokey. Now, he's going to be gutted with that. That's unlucky, to be honest. But now, Theo is going out on his hot lap. It's a yellow flag in sector 2. Champ goes wide. That ruins his hot lap and Sierra Lights as well. But the person that's going to be benefiting the most from this is Theo. He's on his hot lap so far. He can improve maybe over this the P4 he currently has. He's going through the turns of 6, 7, and 8, and so far no car is in his way. And the MPXs will not be able to start their hot lap. But meanwhile, we see Theo crossing the line. He is going to not improve. He's going to stay at P4. Mons, can he improve from his previous lap? He doesn't, but he may not need to. He needs to look out for Liquid though, who is set to improve his lap time. But will it be enough? He does improve, but it won't be enough. Liquid stays P3. Isotonic, maybe he can improve from his P7. Chloe actually crosses the line on P8. He recovered well. Isotonic, what does he get? That's P7, and that concludes qualifying. Mons takes pole position, and Shockwave locks the front row. Welcome everyone to the Aurelio Otso-Angelos Simmed Championship. We are here in Austria for round 8. We have 2 new debutants for today's race, those being Sierra Light and Zaid. Siralite joining Aurelio MPJ, replacing Champ, and Zaid joining Angelos MPJ. Champ will take the remaining Angelos MPJ spot. Siralite and Zaid, meanwhile, will be put in a team that's going to replace the past Aurelio Project Motorsports reserves. And now for the starting grid for today's race. On pole, we have Monts. Shockwave locks the front row in P2. Liquid takes P3. Theo takes P4. Smokies in P5. DeBoss in P6. Ishitonic in P7. Chloe in P8. Winter in P9. And Debut and Zaid in P10. Champ in P11. Moisa P12. Siralite P13. Lightone P14. And Richelieu in P15 concludes the starting grid for the Austrian Grand Prix. We are now awaiting 5 red lights, and away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. Mons launches off pretty well. Shockwave is right on his tail though, so he's not away from him just yet. Theo and Liquid trying to battle it out for a podium, and meanwhile Shockwave is going to make the move on the inside, but he doesn't make it stick. Mons runs away, and now we still have the battle for the podium between Theo and Liquid, but Theo has to settle for P4. In fact, DeBoss is coming at him. He's going to have to defend P4. DeBoss will try to make a move down the inside of turn 6. They are still going side by side, and it's still very close racing here in lap 1. DeBoss fighting him off pretty well. You have to give him respect to that. Theo almost breaks away, but DeBoss is still right on his tail. Heading into turn 1 now, and they both have activated. Oh, what's going on in the background? Chloe has gone wide, and apparently so has Zaid. So it's a yellow flag in sector 1, but that means DeBoss is now firmly behind Theo. Chloe facing pressure from Moita, who's going to make the move. Oh, but there's contact, and they're both in the wall. Miraculously, they're not out of the race though. Moisa causing the collision will get a 5-second time penalty. And that's Chloe heading into the pits. He has not had a good weekend so far. Not really ideal if you're trying to fight for the championship. So that's Mons pitting from the lead of the race. Shockwave will take charge now. And yeah, the tires are worn out, the soft tires specifically. So all the mediums are staying out, and Smokey as well for some reason. Smokey and Tonic stay out for one more lap of softs. Look at how worn they are. I wonder what their plan is with this move. Theo starting lap 8 now. Smokey is still staying out. One more lap in the softs, he says. Even Icy Tonic is heading towards the pit. What on earth is Smokey's plan? I have zero idea. Shockwave now pits from the lead. That concludes all the medium tire users who went into the pits. Mons and Liquid are going to come out at P1 and P2. And finally, Smokey decides to pit for hards. Lightone is facing the pressure from Winter. Ooh, they make a bit of contact, but it's all legal racing. Up to P9 she goes. Liquid with the worn softs is facing a lot of pressure from Shockwave, who has the fresher tires. Will he be able to hold on? I heavily doubt it. Shockwave is going to go for the move, but he does not make it stick. That's brilliant defending from Liquid so far. You have to give him that. But now it's gonna end with a dive bomb down the inside of turn 9. Or maybe not. Liquid. Incredible defensive moves there. But yeah, even he knows he realistically has to pit now for the best chance of getting a result out of this race. The boss and Theo are facing the same situation right now. Smokey about to make the move on Icy Tonic. Heading into turn 2, he flies past him. Incredible move from him. And Theo is trying to put pressure on the boss now. He might go up to the podium after Liquid went to the pits. And in turn 6, Theo manages to make the move on the boss up to the podium positions. But the boss, he's not giving up, even with the worn soft. He's giving Theo a good fight. Heading through the last turn now, and yeah, the battle's over. But you have to give credit to him for fighting well. But now he's going into the pits. Where will Liquid go? Mons is in the pit as well. Will the undercut work? Yes, it will. Liquid is ahead of Mons into P5. Icy Tonic has the more worn tires, and Liquid, he's going to try to make the move on him. Heading into turn 6, he gets the move done. And Icy Tonic, he was about to give him a bit of a fight there, but Liquid goes through in the end. Mons, can he get the move done on Icy Tonic? Yes, he can. He's flying past him in the straight. And now that is going to put more pressure on Liquid to try and hold his position. Heading through turns 3 and 4. And Liquid overtakes Shockwave. Wait, what happened to Shockwave? He was leading the race. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He got a puncture in the hards. He's going to be fuming. He wanted to earn a result in the race. But that means it's Theo leading now. Smokey's in P2 and Liquid in the podium places, on track to get his first ever podium. Going through the last 2 turns, Liquid is holding on, and we see through his onboard that Theo wins the Austrian Grand Prix. Smokey crosses the line in second, Liquid holds on to third, and everyone else is crossing the line.
P1 in an MP2, fantastic job.
Yes! Let's go! Ha ha! P1, thank you everyone, fantastic job. That's one win and there are many more to come.
As we now see the podium celebrations, it's an Aurelio MP2 1-2. Theo getting the win. The boss gets the fastest lap, fair enough to him. But now, with Theo's win, that means he is the new championship leader over Chloe. And in the constructors, Aurelio MP is still running away with it. Very close though. Angelos MP is not too far behind.